Welcome to the Corner Perspective. Hi, I'm Bruce Spangler, CEO of the Volunteer Ministry Center. Located on the corner of East 5th and North Broadway, the Volunteer Ministry Center is dedicated to ending and preventing homelessness. You know, I think it's become standard procedure for us to sanitize our hands. Of course, we know that now that doesn't eliminate a need to wash our hands, but in the 19th century, there was a Hungarian doctor by the name of Semmelweis, Weiss, I think is the way you pronounce it, who suggested that if you would wash your hands, then death could be prevented in a surgical setting. The unfortunate thing with him is that his peers and colleagues simply didn't buy that theory and actually berated him in public and such, to the point that he actually went mad and was committed to an asylum, and within 14 days died after that. You know, recently the report on the Experience of Homelessness came out about the number of folks who are sheltered and unsheltered in our community. The numbers are alarming in terms of the increase of numbers. I think it's now, goodness, almost 1,200 people in our streets would be considered sheltered or unsheltered. Here at the Volunteer Ministry Center, we're really dedicated for a lot of our service to folks who are chronically homeless, which means that they've been homeless for a year or longer, but also they have some disability that would lend to that long duration. What's even more alarming about the numbers is that for those who are unsheltered and chronically homeless, it increased 63%. Between those who are sheltered and unsheltered, the increase was 43%. So in some ways, we're faced with this dilemma in terms of how do we provide, how do we respond to those type of needs, those type of situations, most and particularly those particular lives of our fellow citizens. Well, I think the answer, not as simply as washing our hands, but the answer really is housing first. And I really want to underscore how valuable that is, but not only that, how effective. Menvilla Manor, our permanent supportive housing, has been operating since 2010. Right now, 43% of those residents who were formerly unsheltered and those who were chronically homeless, 43% of our present residents have been there for 5 years or longer. So that's just an amazing statistic that shows that between the combination of housing and supportive services, it makes a big, big difference. In terms of the number of folks who have lived there for 2+ years, goodness, it is probably close to 60%. So it's really an effective tool. And national and international studies suggest that between 75 to 90% of individuals who have mental health issues can really have a better life in a permanent supportive housing opportunity. So I don't think that we are facing a dilemma that we cannot confront and face. And so with permanent supportive housing, that is the solution. And it does take commitment to that. It takes a long-term commitment of resources. Oftentimes we're told that it's too expensive, but it's far more expensive not to do anything or to respond in another way. So again, permanent supportive housing works, and it's proven at Menvilla Manor. And probably within a few months, as we anticipate to open Caswell Manor in September or sometime in the fall, we hope to add 48 units and therefore continue the efforts of ending and preventing homelessness in our community. So again, thank you for your support of our work. We don't do it in a vacuum, we don't do it in a silo, but it is a cooperative effort with a variety of other providers, including folks like you. So thank you for your support.